The 4-hour build challenge is back! Last time we had to build the Great Pyramids in one creative session or under 4 hours, and we were all happy with what we built. What will the building Wheel of Destiny choose for us this time? The Building Avengers have assembled, and we're ready for the next challenge. I've left a link to Stormhawk's, Maka Makes, Immature Gamers, and Stride's channels below. Be sure to go and watch each of their videos and subscribe to them. We have 4 hours to build whatever the wheel chooses for us. Let's go. What's it gonna land on? The US battleship.
Ooh. Okay.
Oh my god. Okay, so this is Maka Makes.
What do we do?
What are we doing?
I guess we make a battleship. Actually, what if we just do like a fleet of ships? Like we could have an aircraft carrier, a destroyer, all the different types of battleships you want. You just have like a fleet. And we put the 1v1 ramps on like the deck of an aircraft carrier.
So we got to work. Step 1 was just figuring out the formation of what the boats would look like. We wanted the aircraft carrier in the middle and a number of different frigates surrounding it. Now, before we go any further, I should say that when I first went to go look at the replays to show the speed builds of this, I realized Epic had deleted the file. No! Luckily though, Maka Makes was on top of things and was able to grab speed build footage before they deleted the files. So any footage you see today of speed builds is from Maka. Be sure to go to his channel and say thank you for me. We split up our duties by Stormhawk and I working on a traditional frigate, Stride is working on a more modern frigate, Maka Makes was doing the aircraft carrier, and Immature Gamer doing the mechanics of the 1v1. I want to talk just for a minute what it's like building with these guys. Each of them is either an expert builder, they've all built these amazing things, or an amazing mechanic, like Immature Gamer. I've always considered myself a good builder, but I'm not really an expert at any one thing. So coming in and doing these builds sometimes is intimidating for me. I'm confident in my building skills, but this map particularly was intimidating to me because it was more of a sculpting thing than like a big project where there's lots of details that I could go and help with. This is one of those maps where there wasn't as many details and it was more about sculpting and putting a structure together, which I consider to be one of my weaknesses. When we originally started building our frigate, Stormhawk was doing the main part of the hull, and I was gonna try and figure out the front part. I spent a solid 40 minutes trying to figure this out. I just couldn't figure out the right angles. I couldn't figure out how to slope it up. I kept trying to make it look like a reference picture where it was sloping up at the front. Man, I am struggling with this corner. And working with the different pieces was just so frustrating. I wasted 40 minutes of our 4 hours, almost 25% of our time trying to figure this out. So I decided to just let it be and let Stormhawk take a stab at it. I'll let you play around with that because that's the thing that's driving me nuts. Once I moved on from the front of the boat, I felt like I hit a building groove. I was able to build all of the sidings, the top of the boat, the deck of the boat. I built the whole tower part of the boat. There's a lot of details that I was able to help out with to make it look really good. In the end, I was really proud of what we built and what I was able to contribute. Now that we were done our boat, we needed to copy both frigates all over the map. And having multiple people be able to do this really helps speed it up. Maybe a little closer actually. And actually maybe a slightly left. Yeah, right there I think. Now I gotta say, watching Maka Makes build things is really just a thing of beauty for me. He built the entire aircraft carrier by himself with all sorts of crazy detail on it. And then he even built a really cool jet that could go on the aircraft carrier and put him up in the sky and all sorts of stuff. And then Stride built this insanely detailed modern frigate in just around an hour. Like, he was super efficient with this thing, and it looks awesome. And then Immature Gamer really only had about an hour to build all of the mechanics because he was a little distracted with a featured map that was up that was kind of breaking and so forth. So it was really impressive what he did in about an hour's time. We really used all 4 hours here. It came down to the last second with the details, and we just barely pulled this off.
20 seconds.
Ah! I'm not gonna lie, guys, at the very beginning of this when we landed on Battleship, I wasn't super excited about it, but in the end it turned out so good. This looks so good.
This is what I envisioned. This is what I envisioned.
I had no idea what I envisioned.
So I want to know from you guys what you think we should add to the building Wheel of Destiny, and we'll add it on and maybe we'll build it next time. Be sure to go and check out Maka Makes, Stormhawk, Stride, and Immature Gamers videos. Subscribe to them, subscribe to me, and enjoy the map.